What up, YouTube? Here with a post-fight video, the Adrien Broner versus Bill Hutchinson fight. Now, before I get y'all the summary of what happened in the fight, I'm going to tell y'all the results first. Adrien Broner was able to win this fight via unanimous decision. I personally had the fight scored 12-0, 120-108 in favor of Adrien Broner. This was a clinic Adrien Broner put on. This looked more like a sparring match than anything else. And Adrien Broner looked good in this fight. And this is a back-to-back win for Adrien Broner versus a much lesser known opponent. His last notable opponent that he fought was against Manny Pacquiao, where Pacquiao beat him by decision, and that wasn't much of a close competitive bout either. And ever since then, Adrien Broner has been on the works of bouncing back at fighting amongst the top level competition as super lightweight, and I feel like he fits the super lightweight weight limit more than he does at the welterweight division and as well as at the lightweight division. As y'all know, Adrien Broner, during the hype and the building of his career, was starting at featherweight, and then he worked his way up, was super featherweight world champion as well as lightweight world champion, and I don't think he's ever won a title after moving up from lightweight. And Adrien Broner, when he's fought top level competition, he's came up short, and he's still I would say a fighter who is amongst the top level fighters. He's just not at the top of the top. And Adrien Broner, as I said, his last two opponents were much lesser known opponents than he is. Adrien Broner has built a legacy behind his name, and his name is well recognized when it comes to not only boxing fans who are tapped in with the sport of boxing, but the general sports fans and the public in general, because of his style that he utilizes to make himself marketable amongst the public. He's more known. Don't get it wrong. He's good in the ring. However, his antics and his persona has been a major factor to why he is as notable as he is. And I basically summed up how this fight went. As I said, it was a shutout. It was Adrien Broner putting on a clinic, and it looked more like a warm-up, welcome-back fight for Adrien Broner to prep himself to potentially challenge for a title at 140. He looked sharp, he looked healthy, he looked good, he was very accurate with his punches, he was able to hit and not get hit, and he was able to push back Bill Hutchinson, and he controlled the momentum, he controlled the distance, he controlled the pace of the fight, he showed good ring generalship. It was pretty much a showcase for Adrien Broner to display his abilities in the ring in this fight versus Bill Hutchinson. And Adrien Broner, after the fight, during the post-fight interview, he has said that he wants to challenge for any of the titles as super lightweight. He called out Rolando Romero. Him versus Rolly would be a more of a fun promotion leading to the fight than the actual fight itself, because of their unique style of trash talking outside of the ring. And that's why it'll call for a potential pay-per-view fight with Rolly Romero and Adrien Broner. And there's Teofimo Lopez, as y'all know, if y'all watched the fight with Teofimo Lopez and Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez won that fight and now is a new lineal and WBO super lightweight champion. And I don't think Adrien Broner is with PBC. That's why there shouldn't be any promotional issues for Adrien Broner to have that match versus Teofimo Lopez if he wants to challenge for the lineal and WBO super lightweight titles. And then there's the IBF super lightweight champion Sabrio Matias, and he is lesser known than all the other champions as super lightweight, and I'll say he's got the least impressive record. I would say it's either him or Rolly Romero. They are more on the same playing field than Teofimo Lopez and Regis Progress, who Regis Progress is the other world champion as super lightweight. And there's also Ryan Garcia, who's a top contender amongst the super lightweights. There is Jose Ramirez, Zepeda, and there is Richard Comey, there is Barboza, there is Catterall, Taylor, and fighters who are amongst the top level as super lightweight that are high quality level fighters who Adrien Broner can also have a good compelling bout against for his next fight if he doesn't get a title shot. And honestly speaking, after his last two fights, I say he doesn't deserve a title shot as of yet. I think he has to fight more tougher competition, and once he gets past a higher level fighter, then that's when he lines himself up for a potential title shot against any of the champions at super lightweight. And as I said, those names who are non-champions at super lightweight and are top contenders at super lightweight, if Adrien Broner fights any of those guys that I have previously mentioned, that calls for a marketable match for Adrien Broner to set up in the future. And then we'll know if Adrien Broner is back to his full potential and is fully on focus mode once again and is ready to fight at a top level amongst these top level fighters at super lightweight. And if he gets through these top fighters at super lightweight, then he could line himself up for a title shot and hopefully once again become champion at another weight class. And Adrien Broner, as I said, I say these last two fights that he's fought in doesn't stamp him as fully back yet because of the quality opponents that he's fought. We'll know once he gets in there with other top level fighters at super lightweight. As I said, he looked good in his last two fights. Hopefully he keeps his momentum up, and we'll see what's next for Adrien Broner after these back-to-back successes. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all opinions are from this fight that y'all saw with Adrien Broner and Bill Hutchinson. Comment, subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff, and I'm out of here. That does it for this video. Peace.